Hey guys, welcome to my YouTube channel. My name is Juliana, also known as the Loopy Lady, and I am a crochet artist that is starting her own business. I have been crocheting for a little over 2 years now, and I didn't really realize that it would stick this much. I'm kind of the type of person to hyperfixate on stuff and then it kind of just ends up sitting in a closet somewhere. But crochet did not do that. It stuck around. Also, like with the Loopy Lady brand, I really want to expand on that as well. And I want to learn how to knit, I want to learn how to sew, and I also want to learn how to write patterns. I don't know how to do that yet, so that'll be a part of our journey together. I have already set up my Etsy shop and I have worked with Etsy before. I did like resin and another hyperfixation hobby that I tried, and then also like Cricut stuff, so like t-shirts and stuff like that. Didn't stick with me. Also, at that time, I was living at my mom's house and I didn't have bills and I didn't have any obligations or anything like that. So I was kind of just unemployed, enjoying life 2020, you know. Now I'm 25 and I live on my own with my husband, and we have bills and we have stuff. And I really want to find a career that I'm passionate about and that I can make my own schedule and be able to travel and be able to take care of health issues. And right now I'm working a full-time job at a desk. It's really good setup, but just not for me. So right now it pays the bills, so I have to keep it, which means I don't really have a lot of time to crochet, but um, you know, it is what it is for now. I gotta pay my bills. So we're gonna do this thing on the side until, you know, hopefully we get some traction, some good sales. So I'm gonna put the hustle in and we're gonna get her done because I'm 25 now and I'm trying to get my career going that I actually want to have for the rest of my life. So like I said, the Loopy Lady brand is kind of just like this catch-all, like, is the word amalgamation? I don't even know if I'm gonna use that right. Smorgasbord of stuff. It doesn't even have to be, I was gonna say fiber arts, but it doesn't even have to be fiber arts. I'm open to really anything. So I'm excited to figure it out and figure it out on here. I'm gonna go through some products with you guys that I already have made. I don't know, some of them might not be usable because they're from a while ago, so I'm not sure if I want to sell them. This one I did just make yesterday. So it's made with Lily's Sugar and Cream cotton. I'm not sure what the colorway is. I'm sure somebody knows, but it was just like some scrap yarn that I thrifted. So made a little, what's it called? Sunglass holder. So that's gonna go on my drop. I'm gonna do a product drop, August 30th, 2025. It's July 17th today, so I have a little over a month to get things situated. I already set up my Etsy account and have that set up. I have a logo. I'll pop it over here. I did a little survey on Instagram as well, and I do have an Instagram if you want to follow me on there. It's the Loopy Lady. I had people vote between like scrunchies or headbands, loaf bag or market bag, color palettes, sizing for bikinis. I don't know how to say it like that. Bikinis. So I just can get an idea of what people want and make things that people will want to buy. So just kind of like a little bit of prepping, getting my logo ready, getting my business cards ready. Oh yeah, I have to buy a thermal printer. I have to get labels. We don't even own a printer, period. So I have to get something to print the labels. And then I want to make thank you stickers. I have to get tissue paper for the inside. I want to make it look a little bit cute. I don't have too much money to spend, but you know, I want to put little cute, unique touches in there that will make people want to buy again. Anyways, that was like a weird tangent, but I'm gonna go over some products that I have just to see because I have them in this box. Not very many, but there's some. I have this heart bag that's kind of a fail. I tried to sell it, but I probably won't sell it now. I tried to steam it or iron it. I can't remember if I tried to steam it or iron it, and it kind of, what's the word? There's a word for it. It killed my yarn or something like that. I can't remember what the word is. But this is sad. This was back in February of 24. Before this, I was just doing amigurumi, and so this was like my first bag, first anything other than ami. So yeah, probably not gonna sell that. This one is a little bubble purse made with Bernat blanket yarn. Pretty cute. It's not perfect. It's not perfect. This is from when did I make this? It was like first when I first moved in, I think. So maybe like June last year. It was when I was in this house. So I know it's been since then. So it's been the last year, but you know, once again, I've been focusing on quality more. These are not sewn on the right spots. Cute gift, maybe. Not gonna sell. Okay, we got a little mushroom. He's cute. I used this green for a mermaid and I wanted to use it again, so I did make this wrong. The bottom was not supposed to look like this and I stuffed it way too tight. It doesn't even pop. No, not gonna sell. Didn't even weave in the end because I didn't like it. Okay, my last one. I have one more. This guy. He is so cute. This is like one of my favorite little things I did. Look at him. So cute. Look at the little cheeks. They're so cute. And his little teeth. Yeah, I'm keeping this one. So yeah, I have one thing so far. And I'm gonna be busting my little booty to get this off the ground and going because like I said, if I'm being quite honest, I'm miserable at my job day to day. So long term, it's a great job, but day to day, it's not for me. We're gonna change that and you're gonna go along with me. So I'm gonna go finish. I'm working on a gift right now. All I have to do is I have 2 more rows and then I have to weave in the ends and I have to sew on the buttons on the back, and that's all. That's all I have to do. So it should be finished either by tonight or tomorrow. And then I also have to grab a project for tomorrow to take to work because I have one more day of work. Tomorrow's Friday. So I'm gonna grab a project to queue up for that because I'll probably finish the dress either at work or I'll save it because I don't really want to sew the buttons on at work. So I need to get a project for tomorrow for work. Bottom line. What we're working with, my yarn. I got all this acrylic, too much acrylic, some other miscellaneouses.
Hi.
What do you have to say?
So proud of my baby, my big city baby, and this is gonna take off, and I can't wait.
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah.
Okay, anyways, so we got some Lily's Sugar and Cream, which is my favorite, but I need to get more. This is all given to me slash thrifted. I think it's just this. Where's some more? There's more right here. So we're gonna pick another project. I'm gonna do another sunglass holder. I don't know what kind I want to do. Do I want to do a striped one or a solid one? I could do solid. I don't think I've ever done solid. I've always used a variegated yarn. I just said maybe I'll do solid, but this one is fun. This one's cute. Sunglass case for in this one.
That'd be a cute color.
Purple and blue.
I like that color actually. Be cute.
This one is like a tweed, which would be cool. So hard to choose. This is like the hardest part. Maybe I'll do one in this. hold on. Maybe I'll do one in this, like tweed, and then one in the purple and blue. Yeah, I think that's what we're gonna do. Okay, you're on my couch with me. So I'm gonna get to crocheting. I have about, I think, an hour. I believe it's 6 o'clock, and we're streaming at 7. So if you wanna watch us over on Twitch, it's at the Loopy Lovers. We stream a variety of games and sometimes cooking episodes, sometimes drive-through episodes, sometimes podcasty episodes. I'm gonna get to working on the gift that I'm working on, which I can't show because this video is gonna come out before I give the gift. Good morning. So it's the next day, obviously. So when I left you in the last clip, I was working on the gift. We ended up streaming at 7 and then we got off around like 8 or 8:30. I didn't end up working on the gift, but I did work on a glasses case with the tweed yarn. So I started it. It was like we got off stream at like 8:30 and then we still had to make dinner. So we ended up making dinner. This is all I got to. It's like a quarter of the way done. So at least I started it, you know. It was like 10 o'clock at night, so I wasn't really feeling it. But I know I needed to get something situated. I'm gonna continue getting ready for work and stop yapping before I make myself late. And I'll see you guys later today. Good morning. It is Saturday morning, and I didn't end up filming last night because I got home from work and immediately went into um, dyeing my hair. So I re-dyed and touched it up. It looks crazy because I just woke up, but I did some admin work. Last night I finished my little intro video for my YouTube videos, which you probably saw. I finished the ending screen and then I worked on a little bit of editing for this video. And I also crocheted a little bit. Let me go grab it. Hold on. So yesterday at work I finished this sunglass case. Oh my god, I'm dropping things. Hold on. I finished this sunglass case, the tweed one that I was working on. Finished it at work. Well, I finished it. I just have to weave in the end and make the little drawstring, which is kind of like my least favorite part, but you know. I made this one last night out of the purple and blue yarn that we picked out. So same thing, I just have to weave in the end and make the little drawstring for it. Also, this tweed one is extra wide. So I don't know if I'm gonna specify that or not. So I think I'm done on sunglass cases. I think next I'm gonna work on a bikini top. So I'm gonna do a large first. And I just need to go pick out some yarn. For the bikini top, I'm gonna be using a cotton yarn. So all of my cotton yarns are over here. I was kind of thinking that this was more beige, but it's more gray. This one is thrifted cottontails. I'm gonna pull out all my cotton yarn, I think, just to make it easier. Because I have so much in the back. That could be cute. Okay. I'm thinking these two together. Yeah, hold it, hold on. This has the main color, and then this has the border. Yeah, I think that would be cute. Okay, I figured it out. So, for the large, I think I'm gonna do plain cups with a beige border. So these, which are Lily Sugar and Cream. Hold on, I have the package right here. See if it says a color. The color is blank on there. So there's no color for this one, but it's really old. So it's like a green. Can't really tell in the camera. It's different in person, but it's like a greenish blue. And then I'm going to do this as the border. And this is Cottontails. This is thrifted 100% cotton yarn. So the color is 1842 on this one. It's very similar to Lily's Sugar and Cream, so it'll work good together. So that'll be the border to that. And then for the XL, I think I'm going to do stripes. So I'm going to do blue and white stripes. And this is Lily Sugar and Cream cotton yarn. This was gifted to me. Light blue is the color. And this is Lily Sugar and Cream white, I believe. Yes, white. That's what we're going to be working on next. I gotta go grab a hook. And I already have the pattern. So we're going to get started on that. Hi guys, it's Sunday and I didn't even crochet yesterday at all. We ended up going shopping this morning and we went to At Home Store, Walmart, and Best Buy. But Best Buy kind of sucked, so I don't count that. That was a waste. I got another cube organizer for storage, like shipping storage and stuff, just like a 4-stacker. So we're gonna be building that right now. Hello. This is our streaming desk. It's kind of a mess right now, but we're gonna be moving it to the window. That's our mirror. So we gotta find a place for the mirror. It might stay there if it fits, and then we're gonna put our desk right there. So it's a lot. I'm scared. We're gonna figure it out. We'll do a little time lapse, and we'll check back in later, maybe. Hello, it is much later. What time is it? It's 8:18 and we just got done being on our computers, but I want to show you the results of our room. So we ended up hanging the picture right there with the little plant stand underneath. I'll get closer. And then we put the 4-cube thing right there. As I was filming that clip, Connor's computer tower got zapped by that neon light. So we're probably gonna take it in to get fixed because we're pretty sure that it got zapped because it won't turn back on. And we checked a different outlet and everything, and it's still not turning back on. So pretty sure it zapped it. It was very loud, if you can hear at the end of the clip. I was looking at this. Sorry, bad lighting, but I have little thank you stickers and a little drawer thing for stickers. I put shipping supplies in here. And this is my product bin. So completed products are going to go in that little bin. Over here we did a little plant stand under our thermostat with a little picture. And they're not on right now because now we're scared of them, but we have the little lights and our desk set up. We're gonna make some dinner and watch some TV, probably crochet. I'm gonna try to start the bikini tonight because I didn't get to any crocheting today. So I'm gonna try to crochet something today because I haven't crocheted all weekend. So probably see you tomorrow. If the camera quality looks different, it's because it is, because I'm recording on a different phone now. It's obviously a different day. It's 7:50 on Monday, July 21st. I made one of the cups for the bikini. I'm doing a size large. My original plan was to make the main color this green and then do that beige color as the border. Hold on, I have it right here. This color as the border and the straps, but I started the pattern. It starts with the strap and I automatically went with green, and I was way too far along with the cup to want to change it. This is size large, and it's just gonna be basic triangle bikini, but super cute. And I added like a little row of single crochet around the edging to like finish it too. I'm wondering if I could do like half and half. That'd be kind of cute. Like 1 cup white, 1 cup green. That could be cute. I wouldn't want to do the tan because I feel like then it would look like you were nude. But what about white? Yeah, I think I'm gonna do the other cup in white. And then it'll be like a half and half. I don't have black. I would do black because that would be cute, but I do not. I do not have black. And I don't really have anything else that would go with the screen other than the nude. And I definitely don't want to do nude. And then if anything, I could just make an all white one and then make another green one. And then I would have two. So that's the progress. I'm going to try to finish the other side tonight and hopefully finish the whole thing actually. I ordered the hair ties and they came today, so I'm going to make one scrunchie. I think I'm going to do it out of this tweed and I think it'll look cute. We'll see though. We're just going to watch some TV, watch some Big Brother and crochet. I'm going to crochet. That's pretty much it. Oh yeah, also I got my thermal printer and I got it all set up and it came with like a little trial pack of labels, but I ordered some as well, so that's all set up on my little desk. I'm gonna show you guys the after of my room later because I feel I need a redemption from last night. It's time for bed, and here's my update for the night. Bikini cup 1 is done, green. Bikini cup 2 in white. I'd say it's halfway done. I got good progress on that. And we got a scrunchie done. I just have to weave in the ends, but we got a scrunchie done. I still have this yarn, and so I'm probably gonna make another one in this yarn. I really want to just get rid of it because it's literally like nothing. But yeah, I'm going to bed now because I'm exhausted. So see you in the next clip. Hello again. It is much later. It's now Saturday and it's 5 o'clock. Actually, it's 5:36 p.m. I didn't end up filming the rest of the week because I just didn't have a very great week. I basically came home from work every day and just did work on the computer. I ended up ordering business cards and thank you inserts. So if you order from my Etsy, you'll be able to see those and I'll show them once they come in too. I made sure that the care instructions for my crochet items was on there too because I just want, if people are going to be spending, you know, a good amount of money on my products or, you know, just any money, honestly, I want them to be able their items to be able to last. So I included in the care instructions on my little thank you for your order card. Yeah, so I've just been kind of doing that, just designing some things, editing. I think last time I was with you guys, or I checked in with you guys, I was working on the bikini, and I definitely got that done. I think the following day at work I got it done. So here is the bikini. I ended up going with the half and half. I think it's really cute. This is supposed to be a size large. I'm a size XL, and it's just like a little bit too small for me. You know, if I were to change it, if I could change it, this is where I started the pattern, so I was already like way too invested to take this out. But if I could change it, I would do this strap white and this strap green to kind of like tie it in more. But I ended up using a double strand for the body tie and I put green and white. I love it. So this will be available on Etsy August 30th. If you want, it's a size large, and I'll be putting the measurements on there as well. I'm gonna like even put like a little picture with the tape measure kind of measuring the cup so you can kind of see, because I don't want anybody to get something that's not going to fit either. Obviously I still have to weave in the ends and stuff, but this is pretty much done. And then I'm going to make another bikini top, probably one more, and I'm going to do an XL, and I'm going to do blue and white stripes, which we kind of picked up colors together, but I'm for sure going to do that. I also have a lot of scrunchies. You guys have seen these scrunchies. I ended up finishing that skein of yarn. I still had like maybe a foot left of it, but it was pretty much gone. I'm really happy that I was able to finish it. And these are so cute. So these are going to be available on my Etsy as well, starting August 30th until they sell out. I'll have 3 of these available, and then that's it because I finished this yarn. So If you like this tweed purple, I recommend getting it when you can, because this is so cute. Okay, so those are the ones you saw, and then these are the other 3 that I made. And these are all done in fluffy yarn. This one is, you can't really tell, it's actually made out of a variegated yarn, but because it's so small, it only like kind of picked up one section. So this one is like a purplish pink color. And then I have this pink one. And this one reminds me of like a fairy or something. I don't know, like fairy pink. But she's also variegated and she's fluffy and it's so soft. And I did put this in my hair already and it looks really cute. You know, just to test it, to make sure. I want to make sure that the fluffy yarns would look cute. So finally, I have this one ready. It's another fluffy yarn, but it's kind of like more fuzzy, like teddy bear. Look at that. That's super cute. So these are the scrunchies I have so far. These are so cute. Like they all kind of match together too. So these will be available on my Etsy on August 30th, and they're going to be $5 each, no matter the size or anything. They're all the same. So $5. But yeah, so get them all you can, because like I said, whatever stock I have starting out is all I'm going to have, because sometimes I just use little scraps and I don't have the yarn, you know. Some skeins I only have like a certain amount, so whatever I have is what I have. And then you guys already saw these. These are sunglass holders or glasses holders. This one's completely finished. It's like a lemon lime. This one's actually like one of my favorites. I love Lily Sugar and Cream yarns. These 2 I still have to do the drawstrings and then weave in the ends, but they're pretty much done. So these will be available on August 30th. And then finally, I am working on a market bag. This is the top of the bag, and then this part is going to come around, and then eventually I'll make another top, sew it all together, and then it's going to have a little strap. These are made for like farmers markets, if you're getting like produce or whatever. Yeah, so this will be available on my Etsy. I'm not sure how much it's going to be yet. I won't know until I finish it completely and see how big it is, because I've never made this before. This is my first time. So I'm really excited though. I like the colors too. If you don't really like bright colors, this is like a good beige, variegated beige. The skein is actually Knit and Crochet brand, essential cotton, and it's in the colorway White Sands. So this is going to be a cotton bag, so it's going to be a lot sturdier. It won't stretch out as much as like acrylic. That's why I have all this acrylic, because I don't really use it much anymore. I'm really into like cottons. But anyway, so yeah, this will be available as well. Yay! I think that's everything. I'm also working on a birthday gift and stuff in the meantime, so that's kind of why I've just been doing a few things here and there. Going from here, I'm planning on making another bikini, like I said, an XL with stripe. And it's at the end of August, so I think 2 is plenty. We're going to be going into cooler months, so I don't want to make too many. I am still just going to be working on scrunchies in between projects, because they're really easy to work up, and I think they're a good like lower price point for people. In my next scrunchie, I'm going to use a thinner yarn, kind of like the tweed size yarn. I'm kind of feeling blue. I have a lot of pinks and purples so far. It's July 26th today, so it's almost to the end of July, and that means I have about a month until my drop. I still have to take product photos as well, so I am probably going to end this here because I'm already at 22 minutes, and that doesn't even count this yap session that we just had. But come back for part 2. Make sure you subscribe and click the notification bell. Make sure that you get notifications for when I post videos, because then you can see my next video. And don't forget, you can follow me on my Instagram for any updates or product photos or anything like that, which is the Loopy Lady on Instagram, Facebook, YouTube. And on Etsy, I'm the Loopy Lady CA. I believe it's all one word, the Loopy Lady CA. My drop will be August 30th. I'm not sure on the time, but I will be back with the time on my next video. And yeah, I think that's pretty much it. Thank you guys so much for tuning into my first video. I am having such a great time. So yeah, I'll see you guys in my next video. Okay, bye.